Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is your host, Red Fox, coming back with another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings, the Navarra edition. First of all, while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to delete this. If y'all don't know, I have finished doing the Poland series. I kind of got to the point where I was doing really bad and had a bunch of things happening, and it just wasn't looking good for me. And plus, I kind of got tired of doing it, more or less. Like, I started off as Greater Poland, created the Kingdom of Poland, and then slowly took over pretty much all of this for the most part. There's a few spots here and there, like around this area and over here and stuff, but for the most part, I took over pretty much everything. So now pretty much every episode I do is going to be nothing but Navarra and Spain and Ireland and all that kind of stuff. So this one series is pretty much going to be what my channel pretty much consists of until I end up getting my new computer, because that way I won't have to, like, I mean, it's not real difficult to, but I don't feel like doing it. Don't want to have to, like, transfer all my stuff over. So pretty much everything is going to be just this, maybe a few other videos of other things here and there, but mostly just this. So let's see what we have going on. We have some commanders that we can assign, a few other, like, little minor titles. We actually do have a few. We'll give them to the people that, like, don't like us a whole lot. That way we don't have to worry about making people mad, and we can try to get a little bit of, a few things here, make people happy. Like, some of the people that aren't exactly, like, thrilled, some of the negative opinions of me, people can like me a little bit. Right here, we'll go ahead and we'll put this guy there. Let's see what we can pick for an ambition. I think that we're done with that. We don't really need that. Ambition, groom, and heir. We already have son and all that, so we don't really need an ambition. We're good with that. We don't really need this. We don't need that. Title loss on succession. The Kingdom of Ireland. I think I remember something about that. Actually, no, I don't remember this. Hold on. Do I have anybody I'm trying to assassinate this moment? No. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to Ireland. We'll go to this one. Get him. We'll go ahead and do that. Don't know exactly how helpful that's going to be. Looks like it's not going to be really. Looks like it's not going to improve very much, but we can. I mean, we can try. We can just leave it like that, and since we don't really have anything else going on anyway, we'll just do that. So let's go ahead and check my council. Most everybody dislikes me. I don't really know why. Does most everybody dislike? Did I kill a son or something? When did I do that? 91? That was way back. That was a while back. So yeah, I don't see why anybody would do that. Would still dislike me for that. I mean, I know it sounds kind of cruel, but when you kill your son like 10 years ago, but still, I mean, you'd figure that that wouldn't be an issue anymore. Let's see. So while we're doing this, I guess we're just going to focus on, like, this war. Yeah, that's right. I was in the wake of last war. This is what I was doing. I was just chasing them down and finishing them off and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing now. 2%. I don't know exactly where this guy's gonna go, so we'll go ahead and we'll just follow him. Another pope. Wow, if I do recall, like, the pope has been, like, changing hands, like, over and over again. The last couple of, I think last episode happened like twice, and it's already happened again this episode. So it's pretty different. I mean, that's pretty strange. I wouldn't expect that, but um. So yeah, now we're gonna be chasing this guy down. Apparently, he's gonna be taking a run for it up here, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. So we'll go ahead and we'll attack this guy right here. The burghers of the sky demand the city law be set higher than canonical laws, but the bishop protest canonical. I think that's what it is. Mayor, I don't really care. It's a mayor. Like, what's he really gonna do? Some troubling news. Words are spreading. The worshippers of Satan are a root of the terrible epidemic ravaging your realm. Urges you to look into these rumors. Okay, I guess we'll investigate it. Okay, 6%. Jeez. If I do recall, they actually have like a large number of them, like right over there. Let's see, he's got 6 something K, whereas I only have this 3.5 right now, so that's kind of worrisome. Let's see, do I actually have like? Oh, that's right. I can probably. Oh, they actually have a ton of people over there. Huh. Let's see, how many people can I actually carry with these 42 boats? 4,200 and something. Uh, let's put them over here. Let's put them as close to this as we can. So while we're sitting here doing this, we'll just follow them down to this little province right here. And we'll just keep pretty much like sending them back and forth and getting rid of them. And this should be pretty easy right here. Stewart is now gone, which I think is one less person who dislikes me, but that's fine. Ah, just seems like it kind of like it's taking a lot of time here to just get rid of these few people here. It's really annoying because I have to hurry up and I actually have to get rid of them because if not, like they will end up being a problem because they just don't stop. I mean, I'll catch them right here, and then because they won't have enough morale to get over the water faster than I can actually get to them. Okay. And we need to actually walk down this way, and right here they will be fine. No, I actually thought that would actually be right here, but apparently nope. I need to go there first. And 815. Hmm. Man, more and more people just keep getting off my council, and I have no idea why. Let's go over here. We'll put this there. Go ahead and put him there. At this point, I think I'm gonna send him up there one more time, and then we'll send all the guys back over there. Go ahead and give him, I guess, humility. We'll go ahead and do that. This should be the last one. I shouldn't need to do anything more than this. Okay, 22. Okay, 14 should be plenty. I mean, 400 and something should be more than enough. I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. I shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Fever. Okay, apparently I've come down with a fever. Actually, I'll attack him one more time. And we'll go ahead and get rid of these things. I just hate seeing like that. I have like messages like up and everything. I gained a cough, which is not good. Okay, that should be fine. Gains fatigue. Seek illness for my treatment. Very well. Okay, now we're going to send all of our guys over here on the boats down this way. We'll try and... I'm not sure that did anything. Okay, well, that's not good. I'm trying to, like, find a way to cure myself because apparently I'm come down with a terrible illness, and that's, not good. The Caliph is actually, like, winning this war. So that's pretty bad, I guess, for them. I'm not too worried about it myself right now because I have my own war to deal with. I really don't know what this is all like doing, so gains consumption. Let's see what it actually came down with consumption. I don't know exactly how bad it is in this game. I don't really know what they consider it to be, but I'm gonna go ahead and since it was 5,000, we're gonna go ahead and how much gold am I getting from one? I'm only getting one. I'm only having an income of 11. Oh, it's because I'm in the war. I'm in this war. Okay, that makes perfect sense now. Sitting here thinking about it, and it's got me all kinds of confused, but think I finally got it. I think I finally understand. My life's in your hands. Oh man, my ear is itching. Holy mess. That's not good. Ugh. So let's go here. We're gonna meet them. We're gonna actually like meet them all up here. Did I get? Oh, I became disfigured. Ooh, disfigured. Apparently. Oh yeah, he actually killed me. Wow, that is not good at all. So what I end up losing? Did I end up losing like the kingdom of that? Yeah, I actually did end up losing like the kingdom of Ireland, which is awful. Okay, so we're gonna sit here and wait a second. We're just gonna successor nomination. I don't even have like my nephew will win it. This right here, I guess I'm gonna have to just put my nephew as like I'm gonna have to nominate him for everything just to make sure that there is at least one person who's gonna have most everything. I guess I'll be the like this is actually like really bad because that character died and I really didn't need him to die. He was actually a really good character that I was hoping would actually end up being there for a while, but he didn't, so that's not good. We actually don't have a court chaplain either, jeez. And okay, so we're gonna have to just go ahead and just do this the hard way then. Accept it, fine. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of these like little pieces right here, so I'm not worried about that at all. See how far he came in that. Okay, that like he came and like took that over, so he did apparently only got like one, so that's good for me. Okay. So that seems to be good right there. Now we're gonna see if we can't like put Navarra as the one for that, so that's good. Oh, okay. Actually need a few more boats, so let's see what we can get for that. Let's see if we can't get a few more boats there. Oh, only 15, so that's not too bad. We're gonna lose some gold while this is going on, so that's the only like upsetting part. But I'm not too worried about that. As long as we're like above like 1500 before the end of this war, which we definitely should be. I don't see anything. I don't see it being any worse than that. Oh, we actually do have another revolt that popped up like right on this province that we were actually sitting at. So a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad. I actually get like the fleets here to okay, let me see if I can't like actually get just the fleets. Okay. Let me just get this over with real quick because apparently it won't let me do it until they're actually gone. Thank you, that's all I needed. Okay. Okay. I think this is super annoying. Alright, let's see, we're gonna put them right there. For looking Mary, that's fine, I don't really care too much. Go ahead and put this guy there, and man, this is awful, like, as far as, like, how much it's actually having to go into this, because we don't have a whole lot of stuff because that other character dying. And this guy's 14, so he's not very far from being where he needs to be, so that's not bad. The revolt actually ended, so that's good. So, I mean, I guess that must have been whenever I beat that guy, that's what happened, so. Once we get here, I can just go ahead and, like, get rid of, like, the boats that I contracted, so let's see here, I can get rid of them. And we can send them there, which I'm happy about. I don't have to worry. It's one less thing to have to worry about. The Jews are not to blame. I'm not going to blame the Jews for anything. I actually need them here, so. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and assign these guys and send them up here, so. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with all that. I'm just getting a bunch of pop-ups that don't really have too bad of like consequences that I see. Now, I could be wrong about that. They could be awful consequences that may have like that might trigger effects like later on, but I'm not having to deal with it right now, so that's not my biggest concern. I have to finish this war first and get these mercenary bands like off my tail. Oh man. Okay, so now I can finally go ahead and send my troops over there. Make sure that everything's gonna be fine. 100%. There we go. Fine. I did actually get 100%, so that's really good. There's actually one guy who's not leading this. I don't have a guy leading my right flank, so that's kind of bad. I should have looked at that first, but don't think it should matter. I think I should win all flanks, which I did, so that's really good. Winning that pretty much puts me in a good position here. I actually don't know where he's going to go now, so that is something to be watching for, I guess. I'm not too worried about it, though. Mm. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to send my guy up here and put them on the boats. Can I actually do this? How much do I need? 4,200 figures. Okay, send them on the boats. Split them in half, send them on the boats. Split them in half, put these on the boats. Put these in half. And now we'll send them here. I forgot Dublin was actually the capital of Ireland. That's cool, I guess. I'll send them back here. I'm gonna send these guys over there. And these guys are actually back, so that's a little annoying, but not too big of a deal. We'll send these guys back up there. They're actually not even full morale yet, so they shouldn't be able to take this province that quick. And now we'll send them over there. We had about 5,300, I think. 5234. Go ahead and we'll wait it for just a few minutes. That works out good. And then we'll just siege the province, which should make things super easy. We're at 92%. We'll wait till it goes all the way up to the full bar right there, and it should be down about 2 or 3 ticks by that time, hopefully. Well, these guys are sitting there sieging that, so that's not a big deal. Looks like 2, go 3 ticks. We actually have another peasant revolt, so that's super annoying, but we should finish this war now, so that's good. Now we'll send everybody on this. Being that we actually have the amount of troops now, we can just go ahead and do that pretty easily. We don't have to worry about like sending them off a little bit. And now we can find out where these guys are. Where I guess they lost. Where are they at? Okay, they're gone. Okay, fine. That's cool with me, I guess. We'll go ahead and we'll get rid of them. Who is this? Oh, this guy's actually he actually wants independence. What is like the entire Kingdom of Ireland? Is it only a few provinces? Let's see, like I can't afford not to I can't afford to actually give it up, so that's the only thing. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can get that all situated. Did Aquitaine must have actually won, yeah. Oh wow, they actually have a ton of people like actually coming up and trying to like attack Aquitaine. How is it looking? 52 in favor of the Caliph. Um, hmm. Let's see. The opposites are huge. I didn't even realize that the opposites were as big as they were. Let's see. How is this going? The Crusade's 5%. That's actually really good. It looks like the papacy will be trying to claim Jerusalem, which I guess is good for us. That's one less thing we have to worry about. Pretty happy about that, honestly. See, do we have any claims? I don't think we have any claims, so there's really nothing that we can do. Overall, I think everything should be fine. We're going to sit here and we're going to wait till we turn 16, because until then, there shouldn't be anything else that happens. The big thing now is for Ireland that we make sure that we end up being the guys who, like, inherit it, so. Your kinsmen, yeah, see, like, everybody. Oh, see, I turned 16, so that's good. Okay, so let's pick ambition. We definitely need a groom and heir, so that's like number one. We also need to get married, so that's another big thing. Oh, what to do, what to do. Go ahead and we'll marry a Polish girl. Seems to be fine enough, I guess. We'll go ahead and we'll get that. We can have children much easier. 46 gold, 3 prestige. Just go ahead and get the gold. Prestige is not too important to me anyway. How much gold we're getting per month? We wish it would show me like the balances. It's not going to show me. Okay. And it's auto saving for just a moment. How you doing there, little buddy? Hey, you okay? Oh, my dog fell off his little pallet. Come on now. You gotta watch yourself there, little buddy. There you go. Scratched his belly and he fell off the pallet. That was actually kind of funny. Poor little thing. Okay, let's look at this. Viceroy. Emperors can grant kingdoms or duchies to vassals as viceroyalty. Such grants are not inherited and revert back to the emperor when the viceroy dies. A handy way of staying below your vassal limit. Text enable kingdom viceroyalities allow kingdom viceroyalities vassal limit. -5 legalism. The council is not allowed to initiate voting of a type of law or anything. I don't have a problem with that though. The only thing, administration alike governs how society organizes ownership of property and wealth. Late feudal lords realized the importance of keeping the inheritance together to facilitate their dynasty's long-term increase in power and wealth. In this system, there is a tendency for vassals to grow more and more powerful with time if not kept in check. Okay, I'm not worried about that then. Can't really worry about that. So we need to first off get a son. That's like number one. And trying to see what I can do to try to somehow get this agnatic cognatic. See who this is, I don't really know. Apparently the king doesn't want him either. This guy doesn't want him. That guy sure doesn't want him. Oh well. Okay, so right now we're just sitting here waiting pretty much until we can actually like declare war on anybody. Like a tributary. Apparently like, nobody. Go ahead and we'll do this. Let's see what happens. Is she married? I think she is actually. Yes, she is. Okay. Hmm. Go ahead and get religious customs. That'll work out fine. Alright, for now there's not a whole lot to do. It's just a lot of sitting here waiting, especially with this war going on right here. This is a really big war, and with the crusade for Jerusalem, it makes it super easy because everybody is going over there, and and fighting for that. Although the rest of these people are just kind of, the rest of these wars going on here kind of like stalls it out just enough, maybe for just enough for them to like be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and like try and like ransom off a lot of these people so we can actually get some gold back. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm not too worried about that. Don't see a whole lot of people like busting out and giving us much trouble. Go ahead with that. Getting 25 gold for everybody is actually like pretty sweet. That helps out a lot. Oh, my wife's pregnant. That's good, I guess. Now let's see if it ends up being a boy or a girl. Now that's the big thing. Is it going to end up giving me a son or not? More often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening, feeling exhausted. Married tonight is no exception. Falling asleep usually is the answer to long texting. However, recently, you're sitting in your study idling, chest pieces of board before you, sipping a glass of wine, holding it shut. Someone knocks you an hour before you can shout. The door opens. So properly, I am deaf. So she's actually trying to kill me. Rocket raises an elbow and a mute. My face, why not? I have all the time in the world, though you are simply postponing the inevitable. Rebecca, for you are sure to lose. She settles in the chair opposite your own and places the dagger on the table, black or white. White pieces, please. You will need all the help you can get, Uraka says. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? It is certainly an accomplished player. You managed to capture a few more pieces than her during the first part of the game. You do not like the look on her face, however. Thank God for my good fortune. Please let it continue. The game continues. Ooh, the game continues in silence as both of you are fully focused on your next move. At the moment, the game seems even. At least you think it does. What is your next move? If I distract your rocket, perhaps I can turn one of those lost pieces to the board. One of my lost pieces to the board. Cheating successfully. You almost cannot believe it, but surely it is so. The plan is successful. The wine spills over Uraka's garb as she rubs a cloth on the huge red stain, cursing you under her breath. You restore one of your rooks. That was worth getting caught a spineless tadpole for sure. Never have you met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent, and never have so much been at stake. The game is nearly its end, and it's looking grim indeed. Uraka is playing with your captured queen, smiling confidently. I could be persuaded to return this to you for the right price. In my skill, 20% making a good move, 50% chance of making a neutral move, 30% chance of making a bad move. Life of my wife emphasis, if I lose, she is yours. Feelings with that. During the last few years, it feels as if time is standing still. Your thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as through this thick syrup. Random, disjointed thoughts flashing in places once visited, old friends you are not seen in years. Dreams you gave up soon, so many loose ends, and now it might be too late to pick them up again. Checkmate. Your head snaps back, your eyes locking with Yuraka's. For the first time this evening, you can really see it, and it chills you to the core. The figure before you, not ordinary woman. It is time that Noveka. She sighs contentedly, and the endless rest awaits. Please no, I beg you. So I ended up dying. Okay, that's crazy, and I end up going to my previous character's son. So let's see, what have we lost now? Apparently my aunt will be my next heir, which is kind of funny. And this character's 6, so I'm not gonna be of age for quite some time. Yeah, it does me like absolutely no good to like. It really does me absolutely no good. Man, this is and this character is not the best either, so that's kind of unfortunate. And his opinion of me is not necessarily the best either, so go ahead and we'll try and set an arranged marriage for this one right here. Oh, me oh my. Guess I'm gonna have to. Man, my vassal's the one who inherits it. That's not good at all. Darn. So yeah, I can't die for the rest of this, or this actual series will be over as well. So this is pretty sketchy right here. This is a point where I can't screw up. I can't afford to really. So, go ahead and we'll set up a spy network in there. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do all the safe bets right now. Minor titles should be relatively the same. I wouldn't expect anything differently to happen with all this. I mean, there shouldn't be anything going on now with all this. This should be fine. Master Keeper of the Swans, we'll go ahead and do that. That. This might end up being better though in the long run. You never know. It might end up working out and may everything just be fine. So the only problem is I don't know how they're going to deal with the laws. I don't think that they'll actually change much just because there's really nothing that affects anybody negatively. Like, especially my regent, there's really nothing that affects him that much. So we're going to just have to sit here and wait for a little bit and see what happens. The biggest problem still is I lost this right here, so that's kind of bad. This will lower and all of your vassals by a ton, so that's fine. I'm gonna have to revoke Ireland. I think that actually worked. Did that, let me see, I think that actually worked. Do I have Ireland under my control now? I don't think I have a king anymore, do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I don't. Oh, he actually revolted against me. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine too, I guess. That's not a big deal. Because I have so much gold, I can actually, like, this would actually be better if I actually won this, so I'm not that worried about it. The big thing is me getting the fleets out so I can do this properly. I'm going to have to send every boat over here. This way I can have, like, whenever, like, I raise all my troops and everything, I won't have to worry about anything. We're going to send every boat down there. And we're going to wait before we actually summon any of our own troops. I mean, or any of the, Actually, no, this is fine. This is actually really good. I'm not worried about this at all. 40... Oh, I have 4,100 of my own troops. I don't actually have to raise any of my vassals' troops. Oh, we're gonna have to, like, run away. 30 piety. Go ahead and get the 1 intrigue. I think the intrigue's a little bit better. Like, the actual, like, flat stat would be better. I'm actually gonna go ahead and, like, get rid of this guy right there, because that's not gonna help me any, him being there. It's just gonna get in the way and possibly be more dangerous in the long run anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get those guys up right there. Go ahead and meet these guys up right here. This should be just about all of my boats. I don't think I have any more other than these guys right here. 91. Okay, so that's good. So let's see, what do we have here? We have 90, we have 83. 91. I'm just going to say 91 because that's what it says. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and raise 4,200 troops here. So we have quite a few here. No, we don't need to disband them. That'd be stupid. I'm going to go ahead and send them up there. We need to just kind of like chill with everything, not be in any too big of a hurry. Just do it right and not worry about it. Get rid of the swans. Let's see. Is that all we needed? Oh, we have a commander spot that's open. So we're going to go ahead and give that to somebody who doesn't like us. We'll give it to this guy because he is, in fact, a duke, so, or not a duke, just a vassal. I don't know why I said duke. I don't have any of those. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send all of our guys here. Worry about this first. Like this should actually be pretty easy though. This should not be any trouble to win like this war. I probably actually raised too many troops. Well, got too big of a actually just go ahead and lower them because we're not gonna need them anymore after this. Shouldn't anyway. I say that, but we shouldn't because there is a possibility we might. But I'm gonna take the chance. Okay, we actually needed them. Okay, I feel dumb right now. I feel really dumb. Wow, that's actually extremely frustrating. I was just talking about how I wouldn't need them again. I'll be fine without them. Yeah, I needed them. Like right then too. That's pretty aggravating. Like it just shows you that anything can happen though with this game. Like just a random war pops up that doesn't matter. Just like a random like little peasant revolt that makes zero difference whatsoever that pops up. So we'll just go over here, we'll run over this, like, troop right here, like, 3,200 troops, like, shouldn't give us any trouble whatsoever. So this should go to 100% now. Okay, that's one of them out the way. We'll go ahead and we'll raise the the boats in just a second. We'll wait a minute. We're not gonna, like, raise them because it's just, oh, we actually do now have that thing. So yeah, we're actually gonna need the boats anyway once we travel back down there. Yes, okay, so not only does it mean I need the boats to go down there, I'm gonna need them to come back and like get that. So that's good. So we finally got that this little province right here. So now we can actually just go ahead and take that, like try to claim this one as well, trying to get it from Cornwall, and then we can actually focus on those guys right there. So that's actually really good for us. That's one of the things that we've been waiting on for quite a while. We're going to go over here and we're going to try to stop these guys from sieging our provinces that way. Oh, the Knights of Calatrava, the Teutonic Order, successful jihad for Aquitaine. So they did end up taking the jihad. They actually ended up taking this piece over here. How much did they actually take? Okay, they actually took all of Aquitaine except for this. Oh, that's awful. That is just frightening. Okay. So yeah, the Knights of Santiago. So now pretty much everybody's going to be on like really like high alert for for those guys over there because there's no way that we can allow them to take anything else. The jihad for I guess the jihad for Jerusalem ended as well, huh? Yeah, they must have it must have ended. So it's a little unfortunate. Not much I can do about that. Not much I can do. So we're just gonna worry about this right now. Unmarried heir. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to marry her against. I guess she's just gonna have to like marry somebody. I'm not worried about that. She can figure it out. Um, I mean, I'll worry about it if I end up playing as her, but I don't think I am. So we're just not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and fret on about that. So we're gonna sit here and I guess we'll just go over there and we'll just go and siege like their capital province. Like I'm not worried about anything else. First I'm going to cut these guys off and cut them off here, and that worked. And now I'm gonna head down over here. All right, we got them there. So that works out well. So now we're gonna wait a couple days, gonna siege this province, we're gonna like assault the holding and everything, so that wasn't bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna shut the gates, I'm not worried about that. Commander, we lost one commander, so that's not good, but we'll go ahead and assign this guy here. just a couple days, and then we'll be done with that. Okay, and now 22 days, I think 23 days, something like that. So we're whittling them down now. Oh, we actually got another one, so that's actually really good. This guy ended up taking 2 of these things right there, so that actually ends up being good. So now we'll just go ahead and we'll do the next one, which will be even better. Now what we're going to need to do, we need to raise all of the, pretty much the fleet levies right here, so we're going to need to send everybody there. Shouldn't be too big of an issue here. This shouldn't actually take long at all to get them all there. Like this war, that war down there is actually kind of inconvenient. Like, actually not kind of, just very inconvenient, but shouldn't take us too long. I'm actually running out of gold pretty good. I needed to be above 1500, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it before the end of the 3 wars that I want to do. I should be there by the end of this war, and the next, and the one down there in the bottom. But actually, no. Wow, I'm not done with that one. Daggum. That's unlucky. But sometimes you just end up being unlucky. Actually, and I have a huge like faction like growing right there, so that's not good either. Need to go ahead and see like finish this war actually very quickly. We don't need to drag this on any longer. Shouldn't take much longer. This should actually be done fairly quickly. 85%. So what we're actually going to do is, I lost another commander too. So what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy here. Like, are we losing them like through like battles or something? I think that's what's going on. I think I actually lost one of the guys here that was actually like in the faction. That's pretty funny. I've never actually seen it be that fortunate for me. Although I'm sure it has. I just never paid. I never like actually like realized it. We're going to send all of our guys down here, and we are going to go down here, and we're going to send them all to our capital province and deal with these guys here. They're just annoying me at this point. So then what we're going to do next is then we're going to like run up there. It's actually kind of confusing, like look at like the 2 different like colors and everything, and like one of them being us and one of them being like this giant like enormous Muslim country that's like almost engulfing us completely. We actually lost our chancellor, which is kind of upsetting because he was a really good chancellor, but not much can be done about that now. So now we're gonna sit here and wait till it hits about 80. I want to wait till it hits 80 so we don't have to worry about that. How many troops do we have? We actually only have like 2,500 of our own troops like raised, so that's actually pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and attack this guy. Probably just get the 100-0 right off the bat. So I'm commander of Navarra, another commander. So let's see what we can get here. Can we actually get anybody strong? Chancellor. I don't want my chancellor to be there, so just go ahead and get the next guy in line, I guess. Okay, so that war ended. So that's another one out the way. All right, up to the next one. We're gonna have to go and I'm just gonna send him right onto this province because he's actually about to siege it. So, do we have any like how many how many like little mercenary bands do we have? Do we only have one? I think we only have one. Yeah, it looks like we only have one, so that's good. I gained a rash, so that's not good. And now we're gonna go over here and attack this guy. Okay, I lost rash, so that's good. That must mean that it wasn't too serious of a sickness, so that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and end that. And we ended up taking Revoke Title Kingdom of Ireland. A little lower King Diego's opinion if you buy that much. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get rid of my marshal. Oh, so he's not, he's actually my regent, so So pretty much everybody except for my marshal, okay. That's all I can afford to do, so. So let's see, can I do it now? Revoke title. Huh. That's actually kind of annoying. Whatever. I can't do anything about it, so I have to just sit here and accept it, I guess. Dadgummit. Super annoying. Needs to be approved by your council to not declare war with raised army levies. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of that. And it needs to be approved by my council. Man. Okay, so what I need to go ahead and do is I need to go ahead and invite noblemen to my court so I can go ahead and okay, so that worked out, I guess. I'm assuming, yeah, go ahead and assign them to their designated spots so that way we don't have to worry about anything. And now that should be plenty fair enough. Why is it not being approved by my council? I don't understand. Marshal, advisor, regent, fire counselor. I don't really care if he likes it or not. Let's see, and now let's try it here. Seems like my council is just not like. Why does he not like me is my question. 13, let me see. It's not working out. I guess I can't do anything, like, to fight these guys. Which is super depressing. I was really hoping that it would work out for me, being that I finally got that, but I guess it'll be fine. I guess I'll have it for a while, so now I can at least get my gold back and everything, because they'll be done with that. The only problem is I'm not going to get the amount of gold I had before I had this, so it's just really difficult now. And nobody's going to allow me to, so. We'll throw them in the oblit, and then we'll see. So yeah, these guys will be the next two targets for me. It's pretty annoying. I was hoping that I could get that, but it ended up not working out for me. It ended up being like a waste of 1,000 gold, but it's okay. That happens. It's been a pretty long episode, been a pretty eventful episode at the very least. Had a whole bunch of wars going on. Ended up losing, I think, two characters. No, I think it was just. No, I think it was two characters. Yeah, it was two different characters. So now we're with this character at the age of 8, and things are kind of looking whatever. I mean, 1,400 gold still up. I mean, and we have a brand new character with like stats that are not good, but they're not. I mean, they're doable. They're not anything that's gonna really hurt. They're not really gonna hinder me any. I should still be fine regardless of what happens. Troops look great. I don't have to worry about that. I guess probably if I had to say the biggest problem would be the Muslims, how they've grown quite large, and Aquitaine is quite small now, and they don't have very many troops, so I could actually probably go to war against them at some point if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not allowed to, apparently, so we'll worry about that when the time comes. So again, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It means a great deal and helps out a lot. And again, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.